What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder, coming to you on this Tell the Truth Tuesday, Talk to Me Tuesday. I'm going to be real quick because I just did a whole thing and I wasn't even live, so I'm going to go and do this again. What we're talking about today, real quick, y'all know what it is, the 5 demands of entrepreneurship. The 5 demands of entrepreneurship. That's what we've been dealing with this week. Yesterday we dealt with mindset. Today we're going to deal with accountability. Who holds you accountable? Do you hold you accountable? Do you hold those that work for you accountable? Do you hold those that work with you accountable? Do you even hold those that you serve accountable? Do you want to ensure that you're holding yourself first accountable for what it is that you do? Because that's where it all begins. Because if you're not holding yourself accountable, how can you hold anyone else accountable? So you want to make sure that you have a standard that you're going to live by, that you live by with your product and your services, and then you as an individual, as an entrepreneur. So let's hop into these 3 ways that you can hold yourself accountable. Okay, I want you to take a listen to these. The first one is goal setting. The goal setting, it establishes clear, achievable, and objectives. It gives you a direction that you know that you're going into. And you don't have to worry about, when you have clarity, you don't have to worry about what others are unnecessarily saying. Now, you want to listen, because you should always be listening to people, because you can always learn something from someone that might be trying to give you advice that is going to help you to progress and become better. But be clear. Be clear about what it is that you're trying to achieve. Be clear about the goal, the objectives that you want to achieve. Because if you don't know where you're going, if you don't know what you want to achieve, then you'll be all over the place. As those most successful entrepreneurs, I promise you, they do goal setting. They have clarity in where it is that they want to go. They have clarity in the objectives that they want to achieve, no matter what level. And like I said, we're thinking in decades. We're thinking in entrepreneurs. We should be thinking in decades, not years. So we're thinking 10 years. Okay, where do you want to be in 10 years? Well, the goal is to be here in 10 years. Okay, then you reverse engineer that and you say, how do I get there in 10 years? What are the things that I need to be doing right now to get me to where I want to be in 10 years? That's goal setting. You've got to, as an entrepreneur, if you're going, the demand on you to be accountable is to have goals, because you have nothing to if you don't have goals, then you have nothing to measure yourself by. So you want to have goal setting. Second thing is self-discipline. You got to have self-discipline. You got to maintain your focus and manage time effectively. Every successful entrepreneur has a schedule. We all get 24 hours. What separates us is what we do with it. That's what my mentor coach Dr. Will says. And I totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. What are you doing with your 168? That's 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. What are you doing with it? Those that are going to be successful are successful because they have the self-discipline. They have a schedule. They do things in a routine way in order to be able to get things done that they need to get done. So you must, if you're going to be successful entrepreneur, the demand that's going to be on you is to be self-disciplined. You won't get anywhere without self-discipline. If you don't have self-discipline, you'll be all over the place. You'll feel as if, I don't have to go here today. Yeah, you do it. Entrepreneurs is about doing it when you don't want to do. That's what self-discipline is. It's doing it when you don't feel like it. Going beyond when it even hurts. Having a schedule, knowing what it is, maintaining your focus. That's what that's about. And then the third one is a support system. Do you have a support system in place? I don't want, if you don't hear anything else today, that's your homework. is to do an assessment of your support system. If you have one, do an assessment of it. If you don't have one, I want you to set up a support system. And what I mean by a support system, it's someone that is going to, or people that are going to hold you accountable and that you can hold accountable. Whether it's a mastermind group or whatever, a group of individuals that are like-minded with you, that want to achieve in life, that want to set goals and are self-discipline, because you want to leverage that accountability, for continuous improvement. That accountability partners that you have should be wanting their objective. Your objective should be continuous improvement. If you don't have people around you like that want to see you can constantly and consistently improve, they don't need to be in your circle. They do not deserve to be in your circle. You want people in your circle that want to improve like you do. You want people in your circle that goal set. You want people in your circle that are self-disciplined. You want people in your circle that want to be around other people, other supportive people. They can support you when you need to be supported, and then you can support them when they need to be supported. Your circle of impact is vital to you being a successful entrepreneur. You've got to have that around you and understand the significance of it. I know the circle of impact that I have, the group of guys. I saw it, and I said this, that I saw before I came on here. My mentor, Dr. Will, he was at a conference, and he took a picture of him and this group of people that he knew in the group. Morning, Lamar. What's up, brother? He took a group of successful people that he knew, and that they were all at the same conference together, and it made me think about the circle of impact and how those individuals collectively knew each other, so that they came and they started talking about ideas. They talking about ideas, and they talked about different situations or business. They started talking business. And they were talking about different strategies. I don't know exactly what the conversation was. He really didn't say that. But I knew that they were together, coming together, and came together. And it became an impromptu mastermind, if you will. And we have to be intentional about the people that we have in our circle of impact. We've got to be intentional about setting our goals. We've got to be intentional about being self-disciplined. Making sure that we set ourselves up for success, set our brand up for success. Everybody's not built for this. And those that are built for this are the ones that goal set. The ones that are built for this are the ones that have self-discipline. The ones that are built for this are the ones that have a support system in place, because they understand the importance of that support system and what that means. And that means that you, being accountable, must supply that support system for those that work for you. You must supply that support system for those that work with you. And then even those that you serve may need a type of support system. You have the support system so that you can serve the people that you're supposed to serve, or the organizations that you can serve. You have the support system so that they can tell you whether or not your product or service is on point. And they're not afraid to tell you that your product needs a little work. It's not up to your standard. And you've got to have a standard. Those entrepreneurs that are successful understand that there will be a demand on how they hold themselves accountable, because they want to have a certain standard for their product or service. It can't be mistaken. You've got to have that. So today, this is what I want you to do. This is the homework today. Take these 3 ways that account how you can hold yourself accountable: goal setting, self-discipline, support system. Take a look at those 3. And I want you to ask yourself, and be honest about the assessment. do I hold myself accountable? One. But then, how am I holding myself accountable? Do I have a goal? Do I do goal setting? Do I have self-discipline? And do I have a support system? If you can say that you have these three, then you want to make sure that they're operating the way that they're supposed to be operating, and your product or service is operating the way it's supposed to be operating. You're achieving the objectives that you want to be able to achieve. And I promise you, if you're doing these things, you'll be better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. That's the whole objective of what I do here. The whole objective of the Unleash Entrepreneur Excellence is to ensure that you get the results that you want to get of being better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. If you're doing these, if you utilize these principles, if you're utilizing this insight, if you're utilizing this wisdom, if you're utilizing these ideas, you'll get there. And you'll find yourself achieving what it is that you want to achieve. So take a look at that today and do that self-assessment. Remember, you got to hold you accountable. And then you hold, and others will hold you accountable in your circle of impact. But then you got to hold those that work for you accountable, those that work with you accountable, and that will go both ways, where you hold each other accountable through your goal setting, through your self-discipline, and through your support system. It's your boy. Now, if you want to go into more detail about this, of course, connect with me. Y'all know what I do. I put the information, the contact information right into the description so you can connect with us so that we get, this is what we talk about. This is what we do every day, all day. And I want you to understand that the brand new suite, the Entrepreneur Briefcase, is the only place that you can come and get this type of work done. And you can come and you can achieve what it is that you want to achieve, because we want to surround you with the tools, give you the tools that you need in order to be able to be successful. But you got to be here with us in order to be able to do it. Can't do it nowhere else. I promise you, can't do it nowhere. You're not getting this anywhere else. I promise you. It's your boy. So don't forget, going over to the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment. I want you to do that as well. Make sure that you do that. 500 subscribers, 30 days. That's always the goal. See, I just set a goal, y'all. I've had that goal. That's my goal setting. That's part of my goal setting, y'all. My self-discipline is being here each and every day with you, giving you insight, wisdom, and strategies and tools that you need in order to be able to be successful, in order to be able to reclaim your time. And then hopefully I can be part of your support system, because I have a support system in place that I use, that people that hold me accountable, and folks that I hold accountable. So that's how this works. So connect with me. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. We'll see y'all later. Have a great day. Peace.